Okay, so we are looking at 4.1, adding and subtracting, writing each sum or difference in simplest form. So the first thing, this is an add-on to the other one that I did. I'm going to finish getting these little dots off of here. I thought I had them all. I don't. Here's my pen. All right. So where we left off, we had done an adding and we had done a subtracting. Let's take a look at number 15. 15 is a little bit more difficult. Why? Because we have to change this into a fraction, and right now it's a mixed number. Okay, so before we do anything else, step number 1, change this into the number. So remember, times and plus. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 3 is 27. So we have 27 over 8. Okay, now the next step then becomes finding our common denominator. 8 will go into 24 how many times? 3 times. 12 will go in twice. I'm looking at that, trying to find a number that's going to both go into equally. And I know that 2 times 12 is 24, and I know that 3 times 8 is 24. Remember, what I do to the top, I must do to the bottom. So I'm going to rewrite this over here so we can really look at it a little bit easier. I might be able to just take, I don't know if it'll let me do it. No, will it let me? Oh yeah, I'm going to move this over just a little bit so that we can see this and do it right here in this section. Okay, I'm going to move our camera so we've got the whole space. Here we go. So we know we have 27. Hold on, I got to redo this. I'm sorry, you guys. I messed myself up. It is 27 times 3. Okay, so I had to look. I couldn't read my own writing. 27 times 3 and 8 times 3. Okay, so 27 times 3, this would be 21. 6 and 2 would be 81. Okay, and 3 times 8 is 24. So that's our first numbers. That's our first set of numbers that we're looking at. We're going to have 81 over 24. So 81, let's write that in there. Get my pen back. So our first number is 81 over 24. So 81, oh, I got a fat one. 81 over 24. Okay, now we have to find our second set. So we had 5 times 2, because remember, 2 times 24, or 2 times 12 is 24. So we have 24, and we have 10. So we have 10 over 24. So plus 10 over 24. Do I have to do anything now to this bottom? No, I do not. I do not have to do anything to the bottom. I'm going to erase these since we've got our numbers over there, and then we can use this area to work in. Okay? So, what do I do next? Well, my next step is to add these numbers. Do I have to do anything bottom? No, it's already done. So my next number is 91 over 24. All right, well, we know this number is bigger. So that means we're going to have a whole number, and we have to divide this, all right? So let's divide it and figure out what we got here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remember the bottom number always, or denominator. This is your bottom number or your denominator right here. It is going to be in the outside of your division box. And then we have 91. All right. So 91, how many times will 24 go into 91? Well, we know it'll go in at least 3 times, because 3 times 25 is 75. So will it go in 4 times? 4 times 4 is 16, carry the 1. No, it's going to be too much. That's going to be too big of a number. So we're going to have to go with the 3. All right, so we're going to go with the 3, and we'll try that. All right, here we go. So 3 times 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 7. So we have 72. Cross out, we get an 8, and that means we have 19 on the bottom, and we have 3. So what is our fraction for this? Well, we have 3 wholes. 24 is our denominator. It's on the bottom, and 19 on the top. Can we simplify this? No, because we know that the only thing that will go into 19 is 1. Okay, there you go. All right, so I hope this has helped you. You can go back and look at this if you need to. The same thing on number 16. We have the same question, except for it is in a subtraction. So it's exactly the same way as we did number 15. Number 15. We'll look at number 16. So we have to find a number that both of these will go into. So let's use LCM. If we use LCM and we do it by 18s, right? 18, we know we're going there one time. 18 times 2 is how much? I'm going to use a calculator for this, all right? So we know we have 18 times 2 is what? 18 times 2 equals 36. I should have known that. Easy peasy, right? 18 times 3, and so on and so forth, and it just keeps on going until we can find a number that matches with this. So we have to find something that will go with this. So if you got 18 more, and 18 more, and 18 more, what is that bottom number going to be? Whatever it is, you have to do to the top what you do to the bottom. So if this number is 10, then it would be 180, and this would be times 18. I don't think you're going to have to go up that high. So try it, see what you come up with. Let me know how you do with this, all right? And we will call this one good. Our next video will be on dividing fractions. Think about questions that you might have right now and email those to me, and we will look at dividing fractions. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.